Hello everyone, Scottish Lad here and welcome back to Scottish Lad Darts channel. In today's review, I'm going to be reviewing a set of the Red Dragon Razor Edge Originals. As you can see, it's a fairly basic dart with that razor grip pretty much throughout the dart. A nice tapered node and with a flush point will really help with your gripping. They come supplied with the blue Nitrotech stems and these hardcore black and blue flights, which you will see a wee bit better in the close-up section. As I said, a fairly basic dart, and considering these are under £25, great for a player just starting up, and they're just great for anybody in general who likes that wee bit more grip that a razor grip can provide other than a ring grip. But without further ado folks, let's crack on with the review. Right folks, we've got a lovely close-up look to the Red Dragon Razor Edge Original. Now the only thing is I have actually changed the points. These are not a Red Dragon point, these are the Mission Sniper points with this board destroying part at the front and a little bit for finger grip, because that's what I'm used to. I'm used to that style of point, and it is the only set I had spare, unfortunately. Now as you can see, it is a razor dipped dart throughout the majority of the dart, and there's a slight smooth section at the back and at the front just at the tapered nose. But that razor edge grip is a level 3.5 on a scale of 1 to 5, I'd have to say, and unfortunately that smooth band is going to mess me up big time, because that is exactly where I grip. As you can see on the dart itself, we have the Red Dragon logo and a nice close-up look of that razor edge grip, which does look a lot more grippier than it actually is in my opinion. They come supplied with the blue intermediate Nitrotech stems. Now these are listed as medium, they're actually intermediate, and these black and blue hardcore Red Dragon flights, which are quite durable. I like using Red Dragon flights just for that simple reason, as they are durable. Now let's get into these dimensions for you. Now the length, as you could probably guess from a Red Dragon dart, is 50.8mm, and that's from where the point meets the barrel to where the stem meets the barrel, and the width at the widest point, just basically before the tapered nose and the tapered rear section, is 6.8mm, so it's quite a chunky feeling dart in the hand. But with that razor grip, obviously it adds a wee bit of kind of feel to the grip as well when you're throwing it through the air. Now these are 85% tungsten if I haven't specified, and they're actually part of Red Dragon's budget range. So you can get these darts for a whopping £21.90, so just over 20 quid, and you cannot go wrong with that. They come with black standard points, originally 26mm. Obviously I changed because I need a wee bit longer. And in terms of how they feel in the hand, especially if you're a middle to front gripper, you're getting a very clean grip. You're going to get that kind of half decent release as well. Now that tapered nose is going to be excellent for gripping, especially if you had a longer point to it as well. The tapered section could be a good reference point for a push point, so where you can push the dart through the air. And the Nitrotech stems and stuff, I'm not really a fan of Nitrotech stems, they just break too easy in my opinion. But it's easy enough to swap all that out and put your own stamp on them. But I've given you all the necessary information of the Red Dragon Razor Edge Original, so I'm going to take them over to the board, have a wee throw of them, and we'll see how I got on with them. Guys, here we are in the throwing section for the Red Dragon Razor Edge Originals. Obviously that razor grip throughout is going to be a very nice dart for anybody. Even if you're just starting out, I'd probably recommend these to you. But let's crack on with the throwing section. Now there is a bit of smooth band at the back, which obviously doesn't help my case. Because my fingers do tend to slip off that smooth band. But regardless, the grip, where the grip actually is an adequate level 3.5. Nice wee 45 there. I would change a couple of things. Obviously I've changed the points to a style I'm more comfortable with. I'd certainly change the stem and flight system to something I'm a bit more used to, but obviously that's everybody's prerogative. In terms of, obviously grip wise, front section there is a bit of tapered nose, so if you don't like a tapered nose, these may not be for you, but we'll keep going. Oh, bed and breakfast folks, bed and breakfast. Right, we'll do a couple for the front. 81, that last one slipped right in my hand. Overall though, these darts have a definite grip level of 3.5. They're quite easy to release as well if you like a kind of more aggressive grip in my opinion. But we'll go for 3 in the bill and then we'll get wrapped up. Oh, I've blocked it. Oh, couldn't really do much for that blocker. Let's go and get wrapped up. And there we have it, folks. That was my review of the Loxley Master Bait darts. It's a very comfortable feeling ringed grip dart, minus that front section, which does have the lateral cuts, which adds a wee bit extra to the grip if you're a front gripper. Obviously, there is a smooth band where some people do like to throw with the Loxley branding on it. But this slight wee taper at the back right here, you've seen it better in the close-up section, is exactly where I throw, and it just feels so nice to hold within between my fingers. Obviously my grip's relatively simple, it's literally just this, so that is kind of pretty much standard for me. But for me, in a scale of 1 to 5, grip-wise, from the kind of middle section right up to the rear, just before that front section, is level 2.5, and it's just an adequate feeling ring grip. At the front we still have that same kind of ring grip style, but those lateral cuts do certainly help with the grip. Overall, on a scale of 1 to 10 in terms of rating, I'm going to give these darts a solid 8 out of 10. If I had to rate the packaging would have broke the scale because the packaging is stunning. Let me know what you think of these in the comments section down below. Obviously, while you're there, don't forget to leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. I'm hoping to get to 3,000 by the end of this year, so hopefully this review helps me get there a wee bit. But thanks everybody for taking the time to watch the review, no matter where you are in the world, whether it's morning, noon, night. But thanks everybody for watching. Stay safe out there, everybody, and of course, keep on darting.